My sister announced her pregnancy with my husband at my birthday dinner, expecting me to collapse. Instead, I raised a toast. I revealed the results of the fertility test he took last month, and suddenly, everyone knew. The thing about revenge is that it tastes better when served with a smile. The Italian restaurant my parents chose for my 32nd birthday was one of those dimly lit establishments with white tablecloths and waiters who refilled water glasses before you realized they were empty. Candlelight flickered across the faces of my family gathered around the large corner table. My parents, my older sister Natalie and her husband Greg, and my husband Ryan. The mood had been pleasant enough through appetizers, though I noticed Natalie kept exchanging glances with Ryan across the table, her hand occasionally resting on her stomach in a gesture I recognized from countless pregnancy announcement videos online. I had suspected something was wrong for months. The hushed phone calls Ryan took in the garage, the way Natalie suddenly became unavailable for our usual Sunday brunches, the fact that my husband had started working late 3 nights a week, always on the same nights Natalie claimed she was attending evening yoga classes. When I suggested joining her yoga studio, she quickly said it was full. When I offered to pick Ryan up from his late meetings, he insisted on taking Ubers to spare me the drive. Last month, I had done something I never thought I would do. I told Ryan his company was offering free comprehensive health screenings, including fertility testing, as part of their new wellness initiative. In reality, I had scheduled the appointment myself at a private clinic and paid cash. Ryan, ever concerned about his health after his father's heart attack last year, had gone without question. The doctor had sent the results directly to my email address as I had requested when filling out the paperwork. The results were devastating in a way I hadn't anticipated. Ryan was sterile. A childhood case of mumps that he'd mentioned once in passing had caused permanent damage. The medical report stated clearly, 0 sperm count, 0 possibility of biological children without medical intervention that would cost tens of thousands of dollars. When I first read those results, I had cried for 2 days. Not because I desperately wanted children immediately, but because of what it meant. If Ryan couldn't have children naturally, then he knew he couldn't have children, which meant he also knew that if Natalie was pregnant, it wasn't his baby. Which meant they had both planned to humiliate me tonight, banking on my ignorance. I had spent the past 3 weeks planning this moment with the cold precision of a surgeon. I had the test results printed on official clinic letterhead in my purse. I had contacted a divorce attorney and had papers drawn up. I had quietly moved my personal savings to a new account at a different bank. I had even found a new apartment and signed the lease, though I hadn't moved anything yet. As dessert arrived, a chocolate cake with Happy Birthday Audrey written in cream, Natalie cleared her throat. The sound made everyone look up. She reached for Greg's hand with her left, and with her right, she placed it deliberately on her stomach. That practiced gesture. Before we sing, I have some news to share, Natalie said, her voice taking on that artificially bright tone people use when they're pretending to be spontaneous. Greg and I are pregnant. My mother gasped, her hand flying to her mouth. My father broke into a wide smile. Greg beamed like he'd accomplished something extraordinary. And Ryan's face showed exactly what I expected. Not surprise, not shock. Just a quick
Full story on YouTube, link in bio.